gentlemen, welcome to another KOF 14 performance at Evolution Championship. They thought they weren't going to have us in here. They thought they shut us out, and somehow we just snuck in through the back door, and we knocked out the stream staff, and we took over this SOB, and we're back, baby. One more year, one more trip around the sun, and another evening of pure, brutal domination. How you doing, Meta Abe?
I'm good, man, and just in the traditional sense of how KOF always blows up Evo, it's not going to disappoint today, and it has not. So far, it's already been pretty awesome. Yesterday, I don't know how you have almost back-to-back super close matches.
Just like highlight reel, like all over the place, man. Spaghetti everywhere.
I'm not going to lie. I wasn't right around where the players were, but I was watching it on stream, and my heart was breaking. I was like, dude, I don't know how these events transpire, but we had some really close matches yesterday, and people really earned their spot in this top four. So it's going to be action-packed, man. We're going to get straight to the point here.
Oh, we definitely saw these two gentlemen right here just have some real barn burners in their own respect. ZJZ with a heartbreaking loss to Xiao Hai, who I will say right now, he didn't deserve that win. Xiao Hai definitely squeaked by the skin of his teeth, and unfortunately, ZJZ just misread the Maiden Master situation and didn't punish when he had his opportunity, but he made it out in losers. He's here in top four. And Huevo qualifying for Neo Geo World Tour over Güero Asamiya in spectacular form. My God, Abe, it was a sight to behold, to say the least.
I know, man. I mean, Güero just looks so strong, especially in the beginning of those matches. And I wasn't sure that anybody really was going to shut him down that way. And then he just did a whole 180.
Yeah.
You know?
That's how it goes, though. That's how this man is. This is how Huevo is. He definitely knows how to adjust in the most dramatic fashion. This guy can do 50% off or 150% on at any given moment. That's what's scary about him.
I know, man.
And right now he's 100% out of his chair.
I mean, last year he had a breakthrough performance in top 8. He was. I don't think anybody expected him to take out such top-tier players last year. And he's back here again, proving that it was no fluke.
Yeah, I mean, the guy is pure talent at this point. You know, there's like people that say there's fundamentals. There's people that say there's existing experience, and I'm sure those come into play. But Huevo is just 100% pure talent and poise.
And ZJZ, dude. So ZJZ has been one of the most consistent KOF 14 players to place and win a lot of tournaments. And again, two guys that have been pretty consistent, especially at the highest level. So,
yeah, I mean, you want to talk about the new, not necessarily the new age of faces for KOF, but just like, when we were watching KOF 13, we were playing it. ZJZ might have been in the scene, but he wasn't one of the big Evo names. But now he's been making consistent appearances back-to-back years. KOF WCS appearances, second place there. This guy is a monster and a champion in his own right. You did not want to sleep on this man because you may never ever heard of him. Used to go by Bridget.
Yeah.
If you know that name, then you definitely know what you're dealing with here. Nasty Leona.
It's like as soon as he realized that he was going to be a super dope KOF player, he was like, let me change his name.
Yeah, right.
Let me change it. Change with success, I suppose.
Smashing success. Now, admittedly, I don't know much about his backstory, but I have seen where he started from in KOF 14, and it has been amazing to watch. And this is going to be a real barn burner, if I have to say so myself. Shouts to Cup Noodles.
I also like to remind the interesting character selection in the top 8 that we've had so far.
Yeah, these are, Naj, no surprise here, but Blue Mary at the beginning of 3.0, a lot of people were just like, I don't know. She's, doesn't seem that strong, but Huevo has been so confident in her and been making brilliant reads with the slip. It has been changing the face of her point character game the entire weekend.
Oh, man, the conversions that you can do with Naj.
That's ridiculous.
You saw a lot of bubbles get burst with this character when it just manages to connect a lot of nice conversions.
Well, the amazing thing about her is sure, she's strong and has great offense, but she changes the pace of a match so quickly that a lot of people with their habits and their sensibilities for KOF find themselves having to go against their instincts in fighting her.
In a rather interesting fashion, too, because this isn't a character that really relies off of the max mode activation, where a lot of characters would bet on something like that. Naj doesn't need that.
No, not at all. I mean, the less meters she spends, it's almost more heartbreaking as the opponent getting hit by it. She spends 1 bar for 50, 60% damage, you know, where most people have to spend maybe 2 or 3 to get even close to that.
All right, now we're getting into these legacy characters. Huevo.
It's all about the drop kicks, I'm telling you.
Oh,
but
man,
this guy is the original problem. I call him EX Benny Morrow because he ain't never been this strong.
So he's already invested some meter into trying to get something off here, and it was unsuccessful. Let's see if he tries to go into that same strategy once again. ZJZ just backing out, picking his spots. Oh, but he gets anti-air load into a combo, but doesn't complete it.
Now, obviously, I was kidding earlier saying he was never this strong. He's actually gotten a couple of nerfs that, you know, maybe changed the pace of his gameplay, but still a very strong character in his own right. Going to spend very little meter to get rid of this nudge, and that's probably one of the bigger problems in the lineup that you have to deal with. Woo. He's got to be feeling great about that.
And then you say that, and then you go into
another big problem,
you know,
another huge problem.
With 2 meters, almost got 3 meters set up here. Could do big damage at any time.
And it's not just any big problem. This is the ZJZ problem, man. This is the Leona.
All right, still no meter, so he couldn't really make that hurt. A nice activation, and he did not block it.
Jesus.
He's not blocking the ankles, man.
And that has been cash money all weekend.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's a crazy crossover right there.
It's just you have to really pick your spots against Leona. And when you're on defense, man, you can get flustered so easily.
Oh, for sure, man. And it's the way that her angles, the way she attacks, it doesn't seem like she's being that oppressive. And then all of a sudden you realize I'm being pushed back. She's got a cross up, and then you try to take your turn, you're going to get hit by a moon slicer.
All right, ZJZ choosing the guard cancel blowback to get him back into the corner. Playing a lot of little neutral here. Finally ready to engage. Huevo with a nice activation.
Spin the bar, baby.
He's got him in the corner. What's he going to do?
Ooh, that was cute. Almost got him with the little B on the empty.
What's really interesting here in this top play at KOF 14, you really start to see how people start to change up their timing here and open up other players.
Yeah, and like the biggest thing right now is the fact that, you know, there's a lot of drops happening at the same time, but the poise is keeping these guys completely on point. Completely on point.
Huevo, fully aware of his options, chooses to go there with the EX command grab.
And that's just, you know, that's just 1, 2, 3, bing, bang, boom. Those plays are going to be critical for taking out ZJZ if Huevo wants to move on.
This has definitely been an action-packed match already. A lot of great exchanges. Can't really say who's really got the lead here.
No, this is definitely almost an even match because we have seen ZJZ do some amazing things with Yuri all weekend. He definitely took Xiao Hai to the absolute limit.
Oh, that was so crazy.
Dude.
Yeah. Both have pretty good buttons in this situation.
Yep, she's got 2 bars, so she can definitely do a ton of damage the moment she touches them.
Yeah, Huevo will eventually do the max mode activation.
There it is. Oh my God, caught him standing again.
All right, now he has no meter. ZJZ has 3.
ZJZ might need to get a Red Bull or something right now because he's been clipped in the legs twice at this point.
As soon as Yuri gets 1 meter, though, it is heavily in his favor, especially with that life advantage.
Oh, for sure.
ZJZ has to pick his points really quickly here.
Oh, no, that's unfortunate, but he did not get punished for it, and he's got a 2-bar left.
Oh, no.
He's got a 2-bar deficit.
This is a major advantage for Huevo because he could just put him in defense at this point and activate.
And again, we are getting close to going down to the wire. If this goes down to a timer scam,
there it is.
I don't know what I'm going to. Oh, here he does not want to get anywhere near him. I guarantee it, but he's going to tempt fate anyway. Oh, my God. Here it comes. I told you it was going to be a barn burner ape.
Oh,
no.
Man.
What was he looking for?
He felt like he had to make a bet there, man. You know what, man? Maybe it was yesterday's matches. It was like, you know what?
Maybe I should DP more.
The random DPs have just came through in the clutch.
Hey, it worked for Huevo, right?
Yeah. Woo, man.
Oh, that wasn't too random. That was definitely planned.
That was an action-packed match right there.
Yes. Okay.
He's got to neutralize this Naj, though, to really turn this around for himself and get a nice lead. Nice, too deep.
Oh, man, just able to tack that drop kick onto any string. Wow. Goes for the counter again. Who's predictable? Ooh, nice cross-up. Does not get a chance to confirm, though. And now a lot of respect on the screen. You see ZJZ has dropped 2 confirmations. He does not want to go in without a solid game plan for his hands. Maybe he needs to wake up a little bit. This is loser. This is winner's side, I believe. No, loser's side. This is loser's side.
That cross-up's so deep.
So all the marbles on the line. Oh, man, level 4 dropkick. 2 bars. Get him out of here.
Damage is in the first round.
Yes.
Dealing out the damage, Naj, man.
She's good. That's all I can say. She is really good. Best character money can buy.
You definitely notice that ZJZ is always comfortable in any situation with this character because he could turn around whenever. Just like you said, the tide turns so fast with Naj once she makes a hit.
Yeah, I mean, like, it seems like she's got like such a stranglehold on the flow of the game that even when it looks like she's not attacking, you're obviously waiting for her bigger attacks to control so much space, you know?
Right.
So she's just controlling the flow of the match even from a defensive position. Like that right there, you know?
Oh, wow.
That is so dangerous. You almost don't want to move on her at all.
And he is winding down that life lead, however.
Oh, no, that was a bad activation.
So much work.
Oh, my God, that's 2 characters down.
Is that cross-up too much, Chris?
I mean,
is it too much?
If you're going to ask me if she needed it, I might have to, you know, take a moment to just take an inhalation and just say, I think they might have overcooked her a little bit.
All right, man.
You know, some people like the dark meat. Some other people like the charred skin on the chicken breast. But, I mean, I am definitely a medium well kind of guy, and she is definitely well done.
Oh, man. This is so crazy.
Ain't no pink on that girl.
Man. All the way down to Iori.
Ooh, what a
cross-up.
And while this is Huevo's last character on the squad, it is Iori. Iori in a position that gives him 5 bars, always dangerous.
Yeah, Iori's always been the comeback king, at least for the past 2 iterations of KOF. Mm-hmm. And despite him getting nerfed, he's still a monster.
I mean, is it really a nerf? The way things seem to work in KOF, at least with Iori, is like when you give him a nerf, he just opens another door. All right, that's going to be it. Convincing fashion, ZJZ recovers nicely and puts Huevo down for the count. Making up for that random DPs. Like maybe it's not a great idea. Maybe I should just play this solid next time.
All right, man. You know, what I find interesting is that these players, already going past top 8, have some time to really wind down, think about what they're going to do the next day, and approach the game in a different situation.
Well, the semis are always like, you know, the sink or swim, you know, round.
Yeah.
After you get out of that, you get to unclench your butthole a little bit and go back into, like, you know, relaxation mode, maybe do some downloading. So these men finally got some oxygen in their lungs. They got to have a good night, get some sleep.
Already, Huevo tried to make a challenge there, and he got eaten up for a jumping combo.
Oh no! Yeah, she's good. She's pretty good. She's pretty good. She's pretty good, Abe.
Well done. Player 1 wins.
I'm not complaining here. This is good DLC. This is good downloadable content. Shout out to SNK for just having the guts to say, you know what, we're going to make a monster.
Right. Oh, man, the conversions. Right now, Huevo's thinking, what can I do? He's trying to come up with different strategies, change his timing, change his approach.
And I'm not sure if he's going to have time to do it because he's taking a ton of damage on every guess.
ZJZ is just looking the most comfortable with this character.
Jesus, man.
He's doing what he wants.
It's also her pickup opportunities that that is very exclusive to her. It seems like it's almost never a bad opportunity for her to do, well, dropkick for sure. It's never a bad time to do dropkick.
It's been looking like every option or every situation ZJZ or Naj she's everywhere. At least that's the way he's making Huevo feel right now. Already down to his last character.
Oh, my God. All right. You got one chance after this to put her down for good. I say spend as much meter as possible to get her out of there. Think about it afterwards. Okay. Oh, no. Super on that counter. All right. That's going to be it for her. But that damage is done, Abe. That is for sure, you know, just Huevo trying to get oxygen back in his lungs right now, trying to get his head on straight.
Right.
And he took no damage in that round, so that is a big burst of energy for him. But he had a huge problem against this Leon in the last match.
He's got a full life, 2 meters, but a very dangerous 4
meter. Huevo coming alive. What's he got next? All right, holding him in place. Get him out of there.
Not deep enough to get that bait on there.
Oh, my God!
A jump in.
That jump, see? Oh, he had another one coming for him right there.
Let's see if the investment pays off for Huevo. If he can close this out, you got a game here,
If
sir.
he closes this out, he's going to have full health back, too, and that's going to be tremendous. Oh, my God!
Wow,
hey!
with the most clutch far D activation.
I'm going to need some more throat lozenges in about 5 minutes, I tell you what.
Take this man to the casino, dude. He's making the right bet.
Seriously, man, put him on the roulette table. This guy's cash money all day, baby. All right, but there's Yuri, though. There's Yuri. 4 bars, about to be 5. There it is. Oh, this is going to hurt so much. Jesus Christ.
Here we go. Wow, it still has
What?
2 meters, though.
And the Yuri about to have 2 bars.
Oh,
Goes
almost
for
had
it.
that punish, man. Almost had that
He
punish.
went for it, and he's like, big bet, no regrets.
Wow.
And that's going to be it, I think. Yes, sir. ZJZ is going to move on. Huevo doing his best to try and stay alive there, but just could not get that far deep punish when he needed it. And ZJZ just readjusted and blew him up big time.
Man, so many peaks and valleys in that match, man.
Dude, it was like an audio monitor at that point, you know? Can you imagine like if there was like, a heart monitor hooked up to KLF players during top 4?
Oh, dude, you know it's so crazy because all those guys always look like they're gonna lose their minds, right? Like
Right.
you could literally see like a cartoon of their heart pounding out of
Out of
their
their chest, like all like
Yeah.
5 feet away.
Yeah,
Like,
especially if you watched top 8 last year.
and you see ET's face just like
Woo,
run the
man.
gamut of like, worried to more worried to sad to.
Yeah, I mean these guys are these group of players have always been really passionate players. They wear their hearts on their sleeves, and yeah, the way they play too, man. Sometimes it's so wild.
Man, like it hurts me when I see people just going for these big bets because I like to make the big bets all the time, right?
Yeah,
and it doesn't pay off, and it's like something so crucial as top 4, and you're just like, oh man, I felt that in my soul,
Yeah.
Like I'm having convulsions here. But Huevo, despite getting defeated by ZJZ in this match, will be moving on to the Neo Geo World Tour. I believe they have a finals, yeah. So congratulations to him. I can't wait to see more of him. Definitely expect him to be improving rapidly until that point.
And we have a rematch from last year's
Was it ever any doubt?
grand final.
Well, thanks to GJZ throwing the match yesterday. No, I'm just kidding. That's heel pockets. Is definitely not in the building tonight.
All right.
But ZJZ missed a crucial punish last night that changed the entire face of this top 4. And now we see the run back of ET versus Xiao Hai. But this is winter finals. This is not grand finals.
Right.
Yes.
But let me ask you. You have to believe that there are some really hard feelings on the side of Xiao Hai, right?
I mean, I will straight up say this right now. ET made the boy cry on stage.
You know what, man?
Made the kid cry on stage, Abe.
That top 8 was like the most Iron Man match I've ever seen. Like, grueling tournament.
Dude.
Right? That top 8 on its own was like its own separate tournament. And these guys had every part of them physically and mentally broken down in the course of all those matches.
And you've never seen Xiao Hai like that. A lot of people talk about how Xiao Hai just never emotes, and he's getting better at it, obviously. But I don't think anyone had ever seen Xiao Hai just that emotionally down on himself afterwards, just emotionally broken. Oh man, Shune Mirrors, he's a good character now. Got that main shonen character buff.
You know, it's crazy because you've seen people pick up this character, right? But I wasn't sure if at the point at Evo if they'd represent this character confidently, and they have.
No, yeah, people have definitely been waiting for Shune to be a problem, and they just took to it like fish to water. No pun intended to this background.
Xiao Hai getting started here first. Mm-hmm. Oh, nice guard cancel back roll.
Oh no!
Oh wow, what the chase down.
All right, ET in a lot of trouble right now. He has 0 bar, but going to get one pretty soon. But he has not done any real damage to this Xiao Hai Shuni yet. There it is.
Wow, guard breaks, man. You don't see that too often at this level.
No, sir. He had no meter, though. Oh, he's going to he's going to
another guard break.
No activation.
He's working for it. Wow. You know what? He still had to work pretty hard for that win, though.
Yeah, Xiao Hai was definitely looking a little stubborn there towards the end of that, but he managed to squeak it out. He's got 26 seconds left on the clock. Going to get a decent amount of health back. It's going back into the green, but he's got to deal with this hider. The real problem in KOF 14 3.0. People hate fighting this character.
This is going to bring it down to basics here. There's not a lot of craziness that Xiao Hai can achieve at this point. with the way that Hydern plays.
Exactly. He's just got such big normals and he controls so much space. And I think that's why people hate fighting him, because he slows everything down to even like past Leona levels.
Like you can't play the KOF style that most people like to play. Like, you know.
Oh, yeah, he's got answers for that.
They like to get in their face. And now we're going to see a mirror match. So this should get really interesting. See the different style of Hydern.
You talk about surgical play. Well, these guys are definitely like, you know, their hands are knives. Ooh.
Wow, with the run-in combo.
Just stab him up. Oh, my God. The finger guns do.
Oh, right. Who does that? Right in his face, overhead.
2 overheads off the activate.
What the hell is this?
No way. No way. No way. No way. No way. Oh, my God.
Wow.
Send him to heaven. That's gross.
That was insane.
That was disgusting, man. Just that read on that.
Oh man, this has been action movie level.
Oh yeah, this is definitely a Michael Dudikoff special. Oh, we almost landed on that too. That was
man.
Oh
wow.
E.T. with the perfectly timed crouching D underneath the cross cutter.
Dude, that crouch D has been so clutch in this tournament. With the low profile and all that.
Telling you, man. Did he need it? I don't know, but hey, he took it anyway.
Wow, dude.
What?
All right, he's got a little bit of tricks up his sleeves right there.
Oh yeah, he definitely didn't. Wow!
Oh wow! Up with the
no vulnerability on that, unfortunately. Oh, we got hit by the first one. No way!
Xiao Hai on the rope.
That is bananas.
The pressure has been insane.
He activated up the low D. You see that? To make the low D save, he activated and then backed up. It's like, what you gonna do about it? E.T. is a wild boy.
The big boy calls, man.
Look at, and just poise on his face. The camera's not on right now, but this guy is just stonewalling right now. Absolutely daring Xiao Hai to do something with this Iori. And that Xiao Hai will oblige.
This dude is final level, third version of the boss, Iori right here.
Like we say, it's the Iori, but this is also one of the Leonas. Ugh, not enough yet.
This is a problem. This is the
the classic.
Good choice. Good choice.
All right, this is 3 out of 5, so we're in here for the long haul.
No, actually, it's 2 out of 3.
Is it only 2 out of 3? Oh, my bad. Actually, that's probably for the best. I don't ever believe that KOF needs to be 3 out of 5, unless you're in your own house.
Oh, man.
Can you believe it, though, man?
Wow, they got 2 mirror matches coming up.
They're good characters, man. But it's also E.T., so you imagine if E.T. loses this one, he might pull another character out of the bag.
Wow, look at, he's willing to do it every time.
Are you kidding me? He was like, hey, man, this is totally working out in my favor.
The stubbornness of Xiao Hai is not paying off right now.
Jesus. Oh, that's a wrap for this Shune. Xiao Hai going down to character right now.
Oh, man, that is a very rare moment, and you called it out before, man, where Xiao Hai can be a little stubborn. He is maximum stubbornness right there. He's forcing it.
Well, like you also said earlier, this is probably a personal vendetta for him. He wants to take E.T. out to make a statement, at least put him in the losers and have him meet him up on possibly the losers side of grand finals if he can get past ZJZ later on. But right now, Xiao Hai coming alive. Hey.
Wow, gets the throw out of that. Still back in the corner.
Oh, that was a bad roll, but unfortunately, AT gonna pay for it, and both characters coming in with full health. Xiao Hai with all the momentum, though.
Yeah, despite the good exchange there for ET, he still managed to put himself back in the corner.
Oh, what a jump!
Man, a fortunate jump there.
He just, man, that's a call out, dude. That's a say I won't do it. Speaking of saying I won't do it, ET will do it all the time.
Okay, I know we've said this before, but KOF players do not block.
No. Blocking in SNK games is overrated. Overrated.
They refuse.
And as we say that, we see it. Oh, my God!
I mean, they don't block, man.
I just read with a moon slicer. Why should I block when I can just anti-air you before you jump?
Oh, my God. This is too crazy.
Come on, let's see it, baby. You got a little bit more of that max mode. Another activation.
Wow.
ET pulls ahead. No, no. I spoke to some commentator curses real.
What was he looking for there?
And Xiao Hai telling ET, I like low Ds also.
And with the meter advantage here, 0 meter or 1 meter for Leona.
All right, that's still not going to be too much of a problem if he can take him out in the next 2 seconds, and that's going to look like it's going to be possible.
They have been constantly running into attacks. These two guys have been playing so aggressive against each other. Now, I know ET, that's a staple of the way that he plays.
For sure, he likes to get that meter the hard way.
But Xiao Hai just seems to not want to respect anything that ET is doing.
I mean, Xiao Hai probably doesn't respect a lot of people in this building right now. I think ET's probably the closest thing he comes to like possibly being worried about somebody.
Yeah, man, Xiao Hai doesn't believe in lines. He should just automatically get to the front of the line.
Yeah. I thought I heard somebody get shot. I was like,
Dude, I was like, I'm out of here, yeah.
All right, here we go. Xiao Hai looking to take this second match really convincingly, and ET just got caught on his heels.
All right, man, so this, the momentum has shifted. So after ET has put on so much pressure, successful pressure, and has not let up, I feel like this is a big point in this match.
Character select?
Well,
maybe?
Well, I mean, we could even, I don't know.
No, he goes right back in. He goes right back into it.
But from what we're looking at, we could see that Xiao Hai looks pretty confident right now, man.
I mean, Xiao Hai is usually the picture of confidence. We're talking about poise, experience. He has all those things in all the spades. And ET has to just outthink him. He has to be a little bit more wild than him, make him play his game. And so far, it looks like it has been working. Even in the last match, Xiao Hai found himself playing a little more loose than he usually does. Oh, my God.
Almost for the guard break there.
Yeah, Xiao Hai sniffing out that window. Said, you're not going to guard break me if you're going to leave this gap here, baby.
Here we go. He's going to have to block again.
Straight up telling him, I play Cammy. I will DP everything.
Made out the guard cancel blowback.
Oh, going for that cute stuff. Oh! With 2 bars on deck, he still gets guard broken. That is stubbornness.
Oh, my God. Wow. Wow. Yeah. Spoke too soon.
Yeah. I mean,
ET, no problem.
A little bit of an adjustment going on here, right there. And you got to think that if Xiao Hai doesn't make it past this match,
yeah,
he is going to have to almost switch gears to fight ZJZ.
Yeah, ET, man, he's got a whole nother gear we didn't even know he had.
Oh, boy, here we go. This is big damage. Big damage. And this is a moral victory right now.
Huge right here.
Oh, and he had the activation ready to go, too.
Oh, wow, a jump in. I'm telling you, man.
Xiao Hai looking kind of lead-footed right now, man. Getting kind of caught flat-footed.
Defense has not been the highest priority in this match.
I mean,
it's more. They both play more of an offensive-defensive type of play style so far.
Most definitely. I think they just understand that if one of them is not attacking, then they're losing. That's how that feels for them right now.
It is absolutely true. I mean, these characters can be so oppressive once they get you in a block stun and have so many options.
And they just don't want to deal with any of it. They'd almost rather just take an errant hit and throw up the other guy's timing.
Because this definitely happens when you play against Xiao Hai's Iori, right? You do not want to be blocking against this dude.
Oh, my. Speaking of which.
Well done.
Jeez, man. Why does all his poise come into play when he puts Iori on deck, you know?
Dude, that's the lifeblood, man. It always has been.
Must be in his contract or something.
Oh,
no.
Wow, run up, low profile down B.
Yes,
That is
sir.
so crazy.
Oh,
Wow.
that is gross.
All right, that's real. What?
Oh, is that close? No, it's not
Okay,
close. He just wants to cover his, build some meter maybe. Slow down the time or slow down the game.
Wow, okay, activation, raw.
Make him
he's
think
gonna
about
have
it.
some time to let these rip.
Oh, he almost got
He's got to
it.
eat that. Yeah, he's got to eat this mix-up.
Oh! All right, nice anti-air. No way.
Man, that down D has
Just-
been money.
It's keeping him out, too. Oh, that is it.
No!
ET moving into grand finals. Xiao Hai versus ZJZ coming up.
Damn, dude, ET has really solidified himself into the next level of type of players, man. He is the toppest of top-tier players.
I mean, sometimes, you know, there's a lot of KOF tournaments that he goes to. He
Yeah.
doesn't win all of them, but whenever it's Evo, this guy is just on another level.
It's so crazy, too, man, because I remember in the 13 era that he was also a very great player.
Yeah.
But, you know, he couldn't really make it to that super top echelon of winning the tournament.
Right, yeah, he was close, and I believe it was 2014, and that was the last year that we ran KOF 13 as a main game here. And, yeah he had that heartbreaking loss.
Yeah, man. But to see him when he's first started to really show those signs of, like, this dude is going to be a consistent winner of tournaments, without a doubt, for KOF 14, he's always been that level of player.
Yeah, for sure, man. Like, he's been a legend for so long. I mean, like, a lot of people talk about, you know, his 13 days, but, man, he started back in 98. He was a problem back then, the pure monster. And it just never left him. And the fact that after so long he can turn it into, you know, pay dirt today, like, that's brilliance.
So, speaking of hard feelings, man, we go into another match.
Oh, man.
Where this dude, ZJZ, was super robbed of staying in winners.
Oh, my God.
That match, man, if you guys haven't seen it, look in the archives or wherever you can find it. Wow. That DP hit. So, I don't know. It looked like ZJZ had it closed out, right?
Yeah.
And then Xiao Hai does like an empty jump DP, and ZJZ just gets caught slipping or maybe option selecting. I don't know.
Dude, there was just so many heartbreaking, weird drops happening in that. Like when he reads the full jump backwards, the full back jump with Maiden Masher, and it stops just short of touching him. But ZJZ rolls backwards because he thinks he's got clipped.
Yeah, ZJZ is that dude that is trying to reach the level of legendary KOF player, right?
Well, I think he's got the character for it. Naj is definitely someone that will get you all the way through the tournament.
Actually, these two characters are very similar in the sense that once they get you blocking, man,
it's nasty.
Your options are very limited. Also, ZJZ is willing to challenge anything with this character.
I mean, she's got so many options for challenging just about every attack that anybody can do in this game.
Yeah, so far we had very aggressive matchups. Oh, that cross-up. Okay.
Dude.
Man, if Xiao Hai can't block that, I don't feel bad that I eat that online. You know what I mean?
And Xiao Hai currently looking just possibly downloading the situation. Actually, I've always been interested as to why Xiao Hai really doesn't play Naj. I feel like that's something that it can't be that bad of a situation for him.
I think maybe it's because he was like, I got to commit to at least 2 legacy characters.
I mean, it's possible. He is the poster boy, so.
Man, already such a great, wow. ZJZ.
Damn, man. I think he might want to start playing Naj, honestly, dude. I had no words of encouragement for him after that. That is 2 characters down. You got full meter, but it's still Anchor Iori versus Point Naj.
It's so wild to me that Xiao Hai has not been able to convince these players to stop being so aggressive. And, you know, it's just something you don't see too often, right?
I just don't see what Xiao Hai can do against ZJZ's Naj that would make ZJZ's Naj not want to play Naj.
Wow, the counter. Big conversion off of a counter, dude. Look at that damage, man.
She's one of the few characters that can actually still do those kind of counter juggles.
So wild. Oh, he had the magic. Oh, and he goes into a command grab.
But look how hard this boy is working, man. Look how hard Xiao Hai has to work just to get rid of the point character. He is already way past 50% health. He's not going to get it back.
He's going to be close to 50 right now.
Like, this man has to be so confident in this matchup that he just completely chumps ZJZ.
See, and that's possible because Xiao Hai has done that, and he does believe in this character so much.
Ooh.
Great call out there from ZJZ.
I don't think ZJZ is the same player he was last night, though. This is definitely a different situation.
Definitely got to benefit from the break going in this hard. This has been action-packed, man. This is the difference you get when you go into top 4.
Serious? Oh, what? Oh, wow. That is luck.
Wow, nice DP there.
Not going to spend the meter. He wants to get her nice and tendered up before he hits her with that EX Maiden Masher.
Just as Xiao Hai was showing a little bit of aggression there, he shuts that down with the maximum activation.
Yeah.
That was actually really smart because you can see he was trying to make some really good plays, trying to call him out on backdashes and stuff like that. And he was just ZJG was just like, nah, dude, let me shut that down with this activation, and you eat all this block stun.
Yeah, for sure. And I think Xiao Hai clearly did not want to take it, but you know, sometimes you got to do it. And I think Xiao Hai right now, are we going to a character select? Uh-oh. Are we going to do it? Is it time? Is it time for the... Oh, no, we ain't... okay. Uh-oh.
You have to, right?
Yeah, no, he ain't not going to do it, right? I mean, if he doesn't do it, this is monumental. Is he not going to do it? Maybe he's thinking about his you know, costume or something.
Is he going to hand the nail to ZJZ and be like, hey, man.
You made me quit Iori?
Like, put the last nail in the coffin for me, will you? let me not pick Iori.
Just shut the door on your way out.
I'm going to tell you something. I'm not going to go out with Iori on my team. This is the last time. Never again.
Oh, my God. I mean, like, there's no reason for him not to do it, but if he actually has oh, my God.
Okay, he's changing up the order. No, he's still going to go Iori.
Okay, I'm about to say, yeah. I was like, wow.
Well, so what we get here is an excellent anti-air down B. So you got to be very careful against that. Really good damage. And also a character that he's probably played for years at this point. So he may be going for ultimate comfortableness. I can't even say that.
Well, I can see that he felt a little awkward running the Hydrant in secondary, so that just might be literally like, well, it's time for me to do something that works.
And it's a little more on the aggressive end of how you can play.
For sure, she gets away with a lot more than Hydrant does, I believe.
Dude, look at that conversion. He tried to go forward and it turned into a backdash, and ZJZ converted for damage there.
Yep. That's power and nods. And in ZJZ's hands, she is very dangerous.
I wonder if at this point, since he's been so successful with those cross-ups.
Oh! Haven't seen that since demo days.
If just every time he gets put into blocks and it gets nods, if he's just in fear of that cross-up. Oh, nice challenge there.
Well, how the heck did that hit?
Well, she is really deep, man.
No, that's true. That's true.
So that's the bigger difference in the way her cross-up works. It's just she's so on top of you that a stand A can work.
So I guess, like, with it hitting behind him, it must have been her hurt box extends with the command cross-up. Hey.
All right, already getting busy here.
All right, suddenly Xiao Hai in complete control of this match. Got the notch out of the building, but at the same time, ZJZ not content to let it go down like that.
Can he get a little something here before he gets taken out?
That could have been super, and that would have been big.
Wow. Oh, man, that was a huge blow up there for Xiao Hai.
That's when you like skin your kneecap and you're just like, oh. All right, here we go. Baby girl Kula versus mean lady Leona. Give me the ice cream, she says. Okay, put her in the corner, and this is where Kula gets kind of scary, close to the corner.
Is this going to be the difference maker? This Kula selection.
I mean, she's definitely got the feet for it.
Woo, just narrowly escapes the guard crush.
Okay.
Almost that guard crush again. Oh, got to be careful. He could set up. No, okay.
And ZJZ doing a great job keeping Xiao Hai from running his game plan, but oh no, the Crow Bites finds the mark.
Trying to get that activation.
Oh, no punish, no punish. Those situations are so scary because you're just like, did he hit me or did he hit me? I'm not ready for that yet.
I feel like ZJZ is willing to bet on that far C activation if he gets it.
Oh yeah, and you know if Xiao Hai gets his far C, it's party time. Whoa!
Forget that, man. I'm getting a jump in.
Oh, he spent all of it. He's like, let me just get her out of here. I hate this girl. How dare you pick her in losers finals?
You got a 5-meter Iori sitting back there. A 5-meter Xiao Hai Iori.
And he's got an almost dead Leona to kill too, so.
Oh man, no meter for ZJZ. He's gonna have to really wind this down.
No, I can't eat too many of those wicked chews. That's gonna add up. Wow, that's the jump C trade once again in ZJZ's favor. He just gets a little bit higher than his jump C.
And the thing we have to think about also is with all that meter, if he takes out Leona, he's still going to go into against Iori with a ton more meter. So now you have...
This was a brilliant pick on Xiao Hai's part.
Yes, a big game here. This meter advantage is going to play big time.
Now, yesterday, this matchup in particular was not necessarily looking good for Xiao Hai, but his gumption, I'll say, carried him through it. But I think ZJZ is not going to even let him get a chance to get started right now. He's just going to keep him out, let him hang himself.
Like, he's got at least 2 random activations he could just throw out there just to try to get something started.
Oh, no, it's not going down like that, though, Abe.
Oh, man.
He's got one more max mode combo coming up. He gets him. Just in the front.
What's the punish?
Oh, man, this might be karma. This might be karma. The photo op is real. Oshiri Pan Pan.
He's going to have to make a great play right here. ZJZ while he's got him down.
We're in a similar situation as last night.
Oh, no. 3 meters, though, so you know he can activate whenever he feels like. He could get right on top and get that offense going.
And that's the scary thing about not killing Iori is like if you give him that meter, it's almost like it pissed him off.
Ooh.
Oh! CJC baits Xiao Hai into doing a terrible DP.
And that was so outside of the range, like way out there.
Whoa,
Oh,
like
man.
that.
You know what, man? That's what happens when you're so focused on reacting to something, right? You could tell that he slowed down his gameplay to try to get ready to react to something, and ZJZ called it out like an ace, man.
Just straight up, I'm a dive kick right in front of you. You're not gonna, unless you made and master me, you're not getting anything off of it. And Xiao Hai just bit on it, man.
Live and die by the DP, man.
Don't live your life as a fish, Abe. Be a fisherman.
Oh, man. Oh, but here we go, man. You know, we're kind of talking about ET, how he was always really close to being that elite player that could win an EVO. And ZJZ, it's like the reverse story, right?
Right.
He's finally in that position to really solidify himself as a legendary KOF player.
Correct.
Right? And beating ET would be huge.
Yeah, beating ET here is, I mean, that is like, he's on top. He's literally on top at that point. But ET not ever going to let that go easy.
This is going to be a crazy match, man. These guys have been so about pressing buttons. No discretion on that side.
Now we're going to see the funky stuff. I'm expecting at least one funky pick from ET.
Oswald. Okay, here we go.
This is button checks.
Committee?
Nah, oh my God.
Nah, he's ready to go, man.
Oh my God, Abe.
Does he know something we don't know?
I mean, he probably.
Does ZJZ hate this matchup?
I think all Oswald players know something we don't know, but ET definitely has been reading the book.
Dude, because ZJZ looked at him and was like,
Is that for real, man?
Aw, dude, are you serious?
For real? Thought we were friends. You gonna treat me like this in grand finals? Don't be OS in this afterwards. All right, ET opening up with that far D. And again, we see Naj doing a ton of work in the neutral. Just great neutral for this character.
If you notice, too, a lot of Shuneis have been trying to low profile that Naj, and ZJZ has been calling that out with his jump-ins and been able to get full combos.
Who dashes out of that counter attempt. Yeah, you got to do that, man. The adjustment has to, oh my God, Jesus, man.
You literally cannot get touched.
No. She'll break you, man.
Wow, far ahead, so far ahead for ZJZ.
It's just a foregone conclusion at this point that when Naj is on the screen and you get touched, you are eating like 40%. Now, what's going to happen here, I wonder? This man definitely capable of doing damage, but a lot of people not that happy with his buttons. Oh, boy. The jump for joy.
Oh, got started.
What's up? Oh, the empty cancel cards. He might just be like filling them out right now. This might be a little bit of shades of rental. Let me try out this character and get to grand final since I'm on the winner's side.
Oh, wow, his juggles are ridiculous.
Oh, my corner damage is... yeah, get out of there. Uh-oh, here we go. Does Oswald have what it takes? Ooh!
Okay, I like that decision, man.
That's a wrap for Nuts.
Utility.
That is not a day one Oswald, I tell you what. I'm sorry, man. I just haven't. You just so rarely see Oswald anywhere in the stratosphere of KOF 14 right now. It's hard to call this. But when he gets that touch, when he gets that touch, Abe, when he gets that good touch.
Is he going to go for that same mix-up setup again? Yep.
Ooh, all right, good block. Hey. Yeah, he wants her out of there. He wants him out of there for sure.
All right, man. ZJZ.
ZJZ's
weathered
like,
that storm.
He's like, I got stung by some weird stuff right there. I do not want to. No, sir. I am not trying to figure this out right now. All right. And we got a. Ooh. No activation there. All right. Gets to level 2. Oh, goes to the charger. The
Nice
launcher.
block on that overhead.
All right. ZJZ not in a bad position right now. This is only a secondary character. 3 bars on deck.
Decides to activate. Try to get a party started here.
Ooh. And ET.
Oh, burning a lot of meter on.
He's making them do it too. ET's just like, yeah, go ahead and put me in block strings.
Okay, looks like it's starting to work out for him in this sense.
Oh man, he's working right. This is like a
Ooh, that was a grind, dude.
This is going to be a grind next because he's got to take out this Yuri with 1 bar and only 1 touch left to his name.
To ET's credit, man, he's made him have to earn this kill.
If he can get these nice hits here, that's going to be it. And what a great cross up from ZJZ, confirming into the kill combo. That's a good confirm. We call it confirm. It's not a confirm, it's a confirm. All right, here we go, ZJZ.
Yeah, what a
Ready to
interesting
run that back.
What an interesting contrast we see these players from last year, where when they were at this point, man, you could see it in their faces how drained mentally they were.
Hey, man.
Dude, it turned into a slop fest last year. They were so burned out.
Well, I mean, like it's only been top 4 for us, and I'm already kind of mentally drained. You know, this stuff takes so much out of you. I can't imagine what it's like for the players.
Yeah, they've been making some really big boy plays too, man.
Mm-hmm. Oh, does not want to deal with that forward B at all.
ET's trying to stay aggressive. Now forced to block.
Hey, too high for that confirmation though.
Anywhere on the screen, Naj is dangerous.
Super dangerous.
Just narrowly gets out of that cross-up. Doesn't want to deal with it. Pick your spots very carefully.
And now we see ZJZ playing a very more reserved Naj. Going to spend the meter to get her out of there, to get him out of there. But at the same time, he wasn't doing like that wild rush down stuff. He was kind of like, I'm going to air you, I'm going to anti-air you.
Yeah, he showed a lot of really good defense, which to me as a player, if you got the offense going and you got the defense going, it's so demoralizing in your play because you're trying to find those holes where you can convert something and you're just not finding it.
Totally. And we talk about, how many ways she can turn, random hits into damage. So defense for her is almost as dangerous as offense as far as damage goes.
Oh, there you go. And totally nullifies that whole setup. ZJZ just making the right calls.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like one of the biggest complaints about Oswald is a lot of his stuff doesn't really feel that real.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe ET's over here messing. Oh my God, caught her, but did not have the.
The wildness.
That's a real call out right there.
These people to do it right in their face,
dude. Well, you got to believe these guys play all the time.
Man, you can see the blood rushing to his head. Oh no!
All right. This is not looking too bad for ET right now. If he gets her down a little bit past that moment, then he's definitely got a moral victory going on here. Wow! Talk about Herzbach extension.
Can you say buttons?
Mm-hmm. That's not going to be enough. He's got a little bit left in the tank, but he cannot take one more touch or he's okay. Good blocks.
Oh, the perfect distance.
All right, now I'm seeing what he's driving at here. That low attack into activation has definitely been paying off big time. There we go. Oh, just a little bit
not
shy.
Dead.
This ain't KO F11, baby. That does not do unskilled damage.
Wow, dude. Now it's like 3% life.
Mm-hmm.
ET, man, can he make the big boy plays? Can he show he is a grown-up in KOF?
Oh, what? All right, he's going to take her out here, and it's going to be looking pretty good versus Yuri in this next round.
I really like his decision, yep. Good decision there by ET.
Now, Yuri's going to come in with 3 bars. Leona's going to have all her health back. ZJZ, despite having all the meter, I kind of want to see him play that bait game a little bit more.
Yeah.
Nah, that's why.
Wow.
Yeah, man, he definitely got put on his heels immediately. All right, what's the mix-up?
Oh, no. You got to deal with this.
Got to hold on. Oh, my God. He just called him out with a little beat.
ET, can you hold him off against the cross-up?
ET fighting back.
with his back against the wall.
Serious.
The man converts for a win.
You ever just lose a match online where you're just like, man, I'm doing so good right now, and then like he just rolled out of the corner or something on you, just like, wait a minute, what? And then next thing you know, you're dead. How do you not get salty? That's what it looked like to me, where it was like, oh, dude, like, I got this. I got all the meter. I'm pressing the right buttons.
Yeah, just a lot of great decisions there by ET.
But yeah, then ET just snatches it away. He's like, that's exactly where I want to be.
Okay, starting to get a little bit of a chase down here. Now,
Ooh, no activation meter, though.
now got ZJZ on the defensive. Oh!
That was ill-advised. Man, like, jeez, man. Just like, it's a wasp sting, man. Like hornets all up in your arms.
Can't give her a chance. Nice challenge there from ZJZ, giving himself an opportunity to turn the tide.
Jesus.
Wow!
He definitely could have killed him right there. He just got a little greedy.
Oh, man, try to call something out there, and ET, nobody was home. Swinging for the fences.
I got to say, man, this is definitely looking pretty strong for ZJZ.
Hey.
Whenever Nodge is on the screen in the second round, it's always looking strong for ZJZ. But
right,
the last
man.
time, even then, that low C from Oswald was definitely paying off dividends.
And this is point for ET, man, coming from winners. So ZJZ has to make this work.
Ooh, good
Wow.
reversal. Talk about reversals. I can do it too, baby.
Nah, man, he wants to play for the gold. Oh, no, ZJZ gets caught slipping.
I got to say, this is a moral victory for ZJZ, though, because, like, while ET's going to get a ton of life back here, that's only his first character. Bang!
Artistic finish.
You know they had to make it close. There was no way that Grand Finals at EVO 2018 wasn't going to be close.
Round 3. Ready?
And if ZJZ eats another low C when ET has one bar,
I think right now ZJZ is going to go for ultimate aggression. Oh, but he gets this. He should be able to kill.
And suddenly ET's just guessing wrong on everything.
Wow.
Uh-oh, we looking at a reset?
I don't know. He's pretty far ahead. ZJZ is pretty far ahead. So you could totally see that happening.
I mean, I don't want to call it out immediately,
Yeah.
but that looks pretty strong. It's a strong argument.
We're going to have to see a real big shift in the way that ET's been playing this match.
Oh, for sure. Oh, no activation off that low B, but it was just a single hit. Do not blame him whatsoever.
Been really even so far.
Neither one of them wanted to commit to anything major. Ooh, nice reversal. Or anti-air, excuse me.
Wow, he almost had it. What? He stopped blocking.
that seems to be happening all day. Just let go of the back position. On.
Wow. Oh, and a bad activation. ET converts.
Now, Yuri coming in with 3 bars again. But that Leona's getting all that health back, baby.
Yeah, I did not expect that for that round to go that way. And Leona does control a lot of space where Yuri wants to be, so.
And already got the life lead. Oh, man, he just could not find a way in. He kept inching in.
Oh, man.
Just a bit outside.
Forces ET to burn that meter to get some defense or offense going.
All right, good.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God. No
Wow.
activation to hit the beaner. Yeah, you're right, man. He just didn't believe in it. All right, this is a chance. He got 5 bars. You got to
5
believe.
meters.
Oh, my God, Abe. God, that hurts.
Oh, that's
The call out. Are we seeing a reset? We're going to see a reset.
Yeah, dude, just too many options for ET to deal with in that instance. Too many. Activated off of the sweep, and he converted a hit off of that. What do you do, man? You get hit with an overload.
Operative word there is instance, because that literally happened in the span of like a 0.5
Yeah.
seconds, you know?
Yeah, that all the options that ZJZ had in the corner just hit ET with the maximum overload. And, yeah, I mean, he got caught, dude.
And I'll say this every year, it's not a KOF 14 EVO Championship Grand Finals without a bracket reset. Let's go, everybody.
ZJZ trying to earn his spot as a legendary player. Can he do it?
I mean, it's possible. He's looking real strong here. Got all that damage back.
Woo!
Hey, all right. And ZJZ right now just looking real confident. Wants to keep this Shune stuck in the corner. No fear whatsoever. Why would you ever get in the air against me? Don't you know how many anti-airs I have?
offense. Why? Why?
Yeah,
Why would we play? Why would we play defense? I mean, like why?
Why block, right?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Wow.
Oh my God, like that.
You know, they have been so active at doing these aggressive moves that I don't even know if it was by chance that he got that perfect throw or what, if it was just trying to do something.
Sometimes that's how it works, though. Sometimes you just try to, breathe for a second, and then, a miracle occurs.
Mm-hmm.
You just got to make it look real.
There you go.
Yeah.
As long as it connects, man.
Yeah. All right, now we're looking at Leona versus this Oswald again. And this Oswald has been very hot and cold. He's been the difference maker, and he's also been a problem on ET's team.
But kind of like you said, when he has that HD
The max mode.
the max mode combo, and he ends it with that EX. Yeah, hasn't it only proved to be real once?
Yeah. And so far, and ZJZ's not fallen prey to it since then, but he has been getting hit by that low C pretty dang often.
Nothing going there.
Ooh.
This is going to be huge for ET if he could convert.
But at the same time, ZJZ's got 3 bars, so if he touches them and he gets that confirmation, it's going to be big damage. Oh! All right, huge for ET.
And making Oswald work.
Yeah, Oswald is definitely someone that I think people are going to re-examine after this evening.
5-meter Yuri.
Now, ZJZ has been doing that quick confirmation combo that does like 70% damage or some crazy number like that.
Woo!
Oh my God, it's been off a DP too, but it looks like he may not get a chance.
Oh, I thought he would have tried to bait something out there.
I mean, he might have, but at the same time, he was just like, let me just keep it simple.
Wow.
All right, down goes Oswald.
Wow.
Not a bad situation for ZJZ at all.
Yeah, because after that HD combo, ET's always set up with that EX card, right?
Yeah.
And ZJZ is always broken out of it in some way, shape, or form. So interesting how that played out.
Ooh. All right, kind of let that one get away from him. ET going to take all the advantage. Wow.
Oh, that backdash on the wake up.
Real raw overheads.
Ooh.
Oh, no. Oh, my God. Ow.
Oh, no punish off of that far C.
All right, ZJZ just wants out of the corner. He wasn't trying to counter anything there.
Yeah, right? He's like, not worth it. Wow, okay. And ET up 1.
Oh, man, the crowd is losing it right now.
That's match point, man.
That is match point. ET looking real strong here in this grand finals match point after the bracket reset. But ZJZ has been down before and has proven he is able to resurface at a moment's notice. Spit mud in your eye.
You don't get a break in this top 4. Nobody has.
No way.
You just got to go full throttle.
Like they say that KOF 14 seems a lot slower than the other KOF games, and I'm just like, nah, man, it's definitely faster.
Crazy.
People just don't want to let up on the stick. Hey, get off me. All right, man, these boys are pacing themselves. Oh, just as I say that, ET with the big opening. All right, he's going to keep it in this corner. Oh, no, she's going to jump, beat her way out of there.
Tournament on the line for ZJZ. Big conversion here. Chooses to use the meter. Not quite dead. Oh, nice bait there from ZJZ.
You know what? I'm not mad about anything about Naj except for the fact that she has a great air-to-air. Like, of all things that she needed, you guys gave her a great air-to-air. Like, girl is ready for everything. And at the same time, Oswald, not necessarily an all-around type character, definitely good in situations, and ZJZ has not really been responding to them very well, so ET's been taking full advantage. Oh my God!
Oh,
Look,
no,
here
we
convert
go.
off a counter, man. That's a oh my God! We are looking at quite possibly the top 1% of KOF. There, spin the bar, baby. Doesn't have to.
Refusing to let ET gain that
We
momentum.
might be looking at an OCV in perfect response to ET's previous victory. What a big statement that is.
And much like a lot of tournaments, may we see a final match once again.
I mean, it's looking pretty good for you. ET has 2 characters to go through, and while Leona does have 5 bars, she is not, the biggest in the damage output game, but she can be consistent with it.
Wow. Choice.
Especially in the face of someone like Naj.
Very comfortable with that backdash.
Oh.
Yeah, Naj is so easy to get in and out of pressure.
Oh, man,
wow,
that cross-up again. And that definitely looked like it hit in the front, too. That's what's messed up about it. Wow, I dropped it again, but no punish. Actually gets the grab, going for the command grab. She has a command grab, too, man. She's a Swiss Army knife. And ZJZ
Here we go.
responds with an OCV.
Final match, ladies and gentlemen. Get ready for this. We are going to crown a champion after this match.
And I got to say, just not the Notch game. It's been just the X factor for ZJZ the entire weekend. If she gets going, even ET on his face, he can say, like, man, when this girl gets going, it's almost impossible to stop her.
We're at the character select screen. What are we looking at here? What can we go, man? Make the call.
Geese.
No.
I'm saying Geese.
He's not going to go Geese.
I know. I want to see Geese.
Oh,
call
back to
pulls out the
Hydern.
Hydern. Okay. Now, is he trying to counter Leona with Hydern?
I think he's trying to counter playstyle, man. I mean,
he wants to be able to play it nice and safe.
he wants to slow it down.
Yeah.
The speed at which these games have been going has been pretty insane. And maybe he's like, you know what, man? I need to shut down the confidence of ZJZ.
And we're going to the Ikari Warrior stage. How perfect.
All right, man. Are we going to crown a new champion
Don't just
this
wreck
year?
us. Just wreck us all day. Ooh.
Are we going to see a new champion, Hell Pockets?
I don't want to jinx it. I feel like I've been doing that all weekend. But
The pressure almost a guard crush.
we might see a new, technically Sune would be a new champion, right?
So close for guard crush still.
Oh, you let it back off. That's okay, though, because the damage is great air-to-air, great cross-up. Wow, I just had to roll out of that. I do not hate that idea.
Chasing him down. ET with the aggression.
Ooh, great whip punish. Jesus.
Oh, carried all the way to the corner, too. Another great attribute of this character.
And all that work that ET had put in against this Naj was for naught. All she needed was one string to bring him back down to earth and then get the victory.
So crazy when you see these moments of patience and it just throw it out the window.
Because freaking Naj. All right. Now you said he wanted to slow things down. He's going to have to use – that's definitely what this character, with this guy Hydern, he has to do that.
But if ZJG's got the great call-outs on the jump-ins, man, that's also another game you got to accept.
Oh, yeah, get her out of there by any means necessary.
Okay, I do think that this is going to play very well in ET's favor, playing against Leona, as opposed to his matchups he had before with Oswald.
Yeah. Yeah, we're almost looking at not necessarily a mirror match here, but they're both going to have a similar idea of how to play. And
yeah, you're going to have to see some really high bets here from ZJZ. Also consider the activation off of overheads as well.
Yeah, but right now I got to say that ET, though he's down in the health department, probably making some bets he doesn't have to. He's definitely going to outrange her every time.
Surprising, no challenge. Almost had a guard crush.
No activation off that little beat, just checking his heels. Goes underneath it.
Getting that guard meter back slowly. Okay, he's safe.
And I think this is fine for ET. He's feeling pretty comfortable. He's got it down to a health deficit. He can now play this real clean.
Slowing it down just like we thought he would.
Yes, EJZ's now biting on everything. And ET doesn't have to do anything.
Yeah, man, that activation. I saw that coming a mile away.
Here we go, man. What is ZJZ having a tank for Yuri? What can Yuri do?
Hydern doing exactly what he was put on the team to do. Slowing down ZJZ, messing with his confidence.
Ooh,
oh!
Abe! What that Yuri do, though?
Ooh!
Oh, my God, that was scary.
Meter to play with. ET activates.
He's going to get another bar before this is over. Oh, my God, jumps right into the EX.
Woo! Try to get him with the cross-up just outside of range.
This is big. Going to get full health from this. Both characters going to have similar meter.
Okay, I think this is going to be the most action-packed round right here.
Place your bets now, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to go down to the wire, guaranteed.
This is going to be crazy.
All right. Almost got over it. It just got him on the back end.
ZJZ trying to make that big bet there to get that jump-in combo.
And ET not making the big bets with the full jumps. Oh, no charge on that moon slicer.
Oh, my heart's beating out of my chest.
Yo,
I can't wait. What's going on?
I'm telling you, man, this is so tense right now. Just got hit by the tip of it. That's okay for barely anything. Oh, caught her in the air, though.
Resets him. Blocks the overhead. Oh, my God. The offense is too much right now.
This is almost impossible to watch. Just looking for any hit that he can get. ET got the cross under. Big damage.
That's not going to be death, though. And we got a 4-meter.
And you only made her angry. You only made her angry. Roll out of there. I don't hate that plan, but what do you have behind it?
That's
Just
it. That's
let
game.
him do it. Just let them do it like that.
ET once again crowned as champion for KOF 14 2018 Anime Evo champion.
Man, that is consistency in the flesh right there.
Wow, man, ZJZ really put up a good fight.
Amazing fight, but so there was one thing that ZJZ had been suffering from the entire weekend, and it's just that I think he was planning too far ahead of himself.
Yeah.
Taking these hits to the legs, obviously taking that jump in at the end. He obviously had a plan, but it was too many deviations from what was happening in the actual match.
And really a choice decision there from ET to put Hyder and really slow down ZJZ's offense. He did his job, you know.
It definitely put him in a different mode of thought as well, because ZJZ had just gotten used to dealing with the Oswald.
Right.
And then all of a sudden we got the entire opposite of that.
Exactly. I mean, he became a non-issue after about 2 games. And, I mean, the speed that they had to adjust to this different format of a top 4 also, it really created a different gameplay than we're used to, because these guys were so offensive, and you can tell that they were thinking through the options so fast, because they are not going to get that extra chance to reset.
No.
You know, and so far I think it played out for a great top 4.
No, it was great. It was definitely a great top 4, great grand finals again. I want to thank Evo, of course, for letting us do this. We did mostly everything from our channel, twitch.tv/GameGoons yesterday. Now we're at the main Evo stage. And, you know, we put on KOF once again puts on another barn burner of a grand finals.
They have yet to disappoint. You know, we have to give KOF 14 credit where credit's due, and the community, that despite it not being a main game, that it still provided intense action and skill.
That's what we do. That's what we always do,
Yeah,
man. We can't not do that. It's impossible not to bring the hype with KOF.
So, yeah.
And, oh, boy, speaking of bringing the hype. The future of SNK is here. SNK Heroines Tag Team Frenzy coming to a Nintendo Switch and PlayStation 4 September 7th.
And I have to say, man, knocked it out of the park from the get-go. You knew they had a hit on their hands before it even came out.
No, for sure. They were just like, yo, we about to make a ton of money here.
Right around the corner, too, September 7th. Yeah, man, SNK, NIS, all you guys for bringing this game out, and the community will be behind this one.
Oh, you know, when they first announced it and the people got so hyped for it, I was just like, man, like, this is the community, dude. This is the community to be in.
Yeah.
We got a new game and everybody's on board.
And that Terry announcement just blew up the internet, right?
What'd they do to my husband, dude?
I don't know. They made him better, maybe.
They made him a better man.
Yeah.
And there we go. We got the other goon. Well, we got to call him the King Goon, Gibby.
We got to give him credit where credit's due here.
Definitely.
Handing out those medals to this who's who of top 4, man.
Yes, right, man. We got Xiao Hai right there finishing in 3rd. ZJZ finishing in 2nd. And once again, ET taking 1st place.
With all the blood headed directly to his head right now.
Man, that dude, like, he hit like 18 shots, man.
Yeah, man. Wow, man. It's been a great tournament. It's great to see these guys still performing at that level, and KOF 14 still getting represented.
Oh, what we got here?
I'm
my
hating
God.
so hard. Show that off to the camera, dude.
Oh,
this
my God.
heart.
Oh, my God. That's so good. Eisuke Ogra.
Oh, man. Legend. Oh, that's one of a kind, dude. You got one of a kind.
How many of those does he have now? It's just like, I got the one from last year. I got this one.
And you know what? He keeps putting out better art. Like, this is the more comprehensive work here.
Right?
Like, last time it was just a portrait. But now it's got
got a sketch and everything, man. Like, shout outs to SNK for just being so supportive of its, you know, its competitive scene. You know, it's a great company to be loyal to.
Look, man, I look forward to whatever happens in the future with this community for SNK games and stuff like that. We'll be there supporting us.
Of course, man.
Game
Dude,
Goons here.
Of course. For life,
Represent
man.
at the top 4. But yeah, man, it's been a pleasure to be here, man.
Oh, yeah, you seem like you had a lot of fun,
Yeah.
man. Are you actually leaving today? Are you going to stick around?
No, I'm going to leave tomorrow. But,
Okay, excellent. We're doing more tonight.
But yeah, man, shout out to everybody that supported, all you guys that watch SNK Games. Samurai Showdown got busy. Mark of the Wolves about to get busy today. Yeah, man, so for me, Meta Abe, I want to thank you guys for everything, the Evo staff and everybody showing this game off.
Yes, thank you. And for Help August, I want to thank everybody who was watching, and just continue to support the game. If you want to play it, come on, just get out there. You can mix it up. You could be the next big thing.
Hit up the Game Goons, man. Super Dojo,
Yeah,
Neo
we're
Dojo, here
plugging
we
the
go.
hell out of that. We're out of here, guys. Take it easy.
Take it easy.